I'm Anil Kumar, and here is a very interesting question on understanding behavior of the graph of a polynomial near x-intercepts. We say zeros. The question here is, explain the change in the graph of a polynomial if linear 0 is changed to 0 with order 2. Question really means that if I have a function f of x as, let me take one in which we have few linear zeros. Let's say x plus 2 times x minus 3. Okay, so let's say this is our function where we have linear zeros. Now what we do here is we make a change. We get a function g of x in which one of the linear zero is changed to order 2. In that case, let us say the equation will become x plus 2. Let's say if we change this to order 2, that means kind of quadratic, then that is going to be the equation. Now the question is, you need to explain the changes in the graph of a polynomial when a linear 0 is changed to 0 with order 2. I hope that the question is absolutely clear now. You can pause the video, answer, and then look into my suggestions. Best thing is to sketch, right? So let us sketch these graphs and see what happens. Now, the first one here is a parabola with two zeros. One is at, so let me write zeros here. So the zeros are at minus 2 and 3, correct? It is opening upwards. So approximately, let me sketch one kind of like this, okay? So let's say this is the parabola with the two zeros. One at minus 2, the other one is at 3. Is that okay? Both are linear, so we'll just go like this. Okay. Now if I make a change here and make this 0 as of multiplicity or order 2, then what happens? In that case, at x equals to minus 2, graph is not going to cross, right? At minus 2, the graph is going to jump, right? Reverse. Like a parabola, it will turn. It will bounce back, but it will not cross. You see that? So what really happens here is that when it approaches the 0, which is at minus 2, this is the 0 at minus 2 of order 2, then it does not cross, but it reflects back or bounces back. And the next 0 is at 3, so it has to go kind of like this, right? It will go like this and kind of turn like this. Do you see that? Crossing the x-axis at 3. So now you can describe all the changes. When we change a 0 from linear to quadratic, then the graph changes drastically. 1. At the 0 itself, it bounces back, it does not cross the x-axis, and then you can see from degree increases by 1. So if it was even degree function, now it becomes odd degree function. Do you see that? So then all the changes come. So the behavior of the graph changes, and the major change, of course, is that at the quadratic 0, the graph turns, right? So that is kind of important. And with that turn, a major change comes in so many other characteristics, including end behavior, right? So in this particular case, earlier the end behavior was from quadrant 2 to quadrant 1, and now it is from quadrant 2 to quadrant 4. Do you see that? Since clearly the degree changes from even to odd, and that brings it all the changes, right? So the y-intercept now has positive value instead of negative value, and so many other changes can be described. I hope this is an important concept which you can grasp from this video. Thank you and all the best.